So I want to know if this is what all of you struggle with. You're always asking everybody else for their opinions about what to do. And this is something I used to struggle with all the time, that I was always really asking my friends, "Hey, what do you think about, painting my bedroom this color? What do you think about the color of my sweater? Do you think should have my hair short or long?" So I used to do it all the time for little things like that. And then of course, as you can imagine, I always was asking my friends what to do when it came to really big decisions, like who I was dating, when I was making big decisions about work, if I should apply for jobs, if this was the right fit. What do you think about this job that I have pending at the Seattle Times? Do you think I should take it? And what I was doing over and over again was constantly asking everyone else their opinion. And not only was I asking them for something that really honestly they couldn't answer for me, I was also eroding my own trust in myself. And this is what I see for so many high achieving women, that this is what they're struggling with, is they're constantly asking everybody else what they think instead of asking the most important person. So can you guess who that is? That's right, it's you. You are the most important person to ask about anything going on in your life. And the reason so many high achieving women don't ask themselves is because they don't actually trust themselves. You don't actually trust yourself with the decision. You don't trust that you know. You don't trust that you can actually make a really great intuitive decision for yourself. And so this is what how does this show up? It shows up in lack of confidence, questioning yourself, a lot of people pleasing, lack of boundaries. So if you're actually really interested in figuring out what it takes to start to be confident, to be brave, to really sort yourself out and go into the next big chapter of your life, it really requires you to start to learn this act of trust. And so you might be like, "Okay, Nicole, I'm ready. What is it?" And this is something that's really simple and really essential that I teach all the time. It's actually putting yourself first on a daily basis. And when I say that, it doesn't have to be giant. It doesn't have to be crazy. But are you actually taking 5 to 10 minutes per day simply to, meditate, to move your body, to connect to yourself? Are you actually taking the time to do something for yourself and then repeating it day after day after day? That's actually how you build trust. Trust isn't like an all in thing. Trust doesn't come because you've made some big dramatic decision. Trust comes from, okay, I told myself I would take a bath tonight to decompress because I've been really stressed. Okay, I told myself I would go to the gym because I feel better after I go. Okay, I told myself that I would eat a really nutritious meal full of lots of good vegetables because I know it makes my body feel good. And then you actually do it. So can you all start to see how this starts to compound over time? The more you do things and you actually keep your word to yourself, that's how you start to build trust. That's how you actually start to say, okay, it's time for me to go to do something big, and you can actually still trust what that decision is. This is why trust is the first component of the clear calling method. It's the method I use with all of my clients. It's the method I use in your clear calling, my main course, because it's such an essential thing. And really, even though it's the first piece of the methodology of the 5 parts of the method, it's the part of the method, it's the foundation, it's the piece that is really required for you to do and to participate and to practice over and over again. And what I tell all my clients is this is really important, that trust is a muscle. Trust is a muscle. It's why I talk a lot about small incremental changes, why I talk about doing it every single day, because you really need to practice it daily to start to build it, to get strong enough for you to use it when you're making really big changes. Because my high achieving women are here because they're interested in purpose. They're interested in knowing why you're on the planet. And for you to be able to start to make some big moves in your life, and I can tell you from experience, I've had to do it. I've left jobs, including at the Seattle Times. I left a big yoga job. I've had to trust myself to put out 3 books. I've had to trust myself to launch a business. That every time you're making those big moves, you need to have those little daily things happening that you trust yourself to do so that you can start to navigate the big ones. So if you're in this place and you're like, okay, I'm ready to really start to learn this, I really want support around developing trust in my life. You're clear calling my course. The doors close on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard. And so you should know if you're like, okay, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for those small incremental changes. I'm ready to build that trust muscle for myself. I'm ready to stop asking my friends about the biggest decisions of my life. I'm ready to start actually asking myself and then trusting the answer. That's what the course is for. And if that sounds like you're like, okay, Nicole, I'm totally ready for this. I've been delaying this, I've been putting it off. I've actually passed the point at which I know that I need to actually be in action on this. Drop a heart in the chat below, and I will reach out and talk to you about it directly. Just drop a heart and then really be in this. And then the trust also comes from saying, hey, I am going to step forward. I am going to step forward. I'm going to ask for the help that I know that I need at this time, and then really move my life forward in a direction that I'm excited for. What I've truly seen in the pandemic, and I was just talking with someone today about this, is that what we've really seen from the pandemic has shown us and laid bare what is already true. There is no certainty. There's no certainty in life. There's no certainty in outcomes. There's no certainty for the length of time that we're here on the planet. And while this has always been true, we like to pretend it's not true, or life previous to the pandemic really made us feel that that was true. The truth is, we only really have right now. We really only have right now. So if you're tired of actually letting your life pass you by and not understanding who you are, what you're here to do, what your purpose is, put the heart in the chat below and let me know, and we'll talk about it, because I am here for you. I know for myself, I don't want to feel like in a year I didn't put everything into my life that I could have. So if you're at that time and you're like, yep, I'm ready, I really want to know, put the heart in below and we'll talk about it. All right, thank you all so much. It's so nice to see you, and we'll be in touch soon. I'm Nicole Song. Have a beautiful day.